Guys, the first thing you normally get once you register a Deriv account is the accumulators trade type. And this is the accumulators trade type, whereby it's designed for you to stake. For example, here, input your stake, select your growth rate, and then of course the amount of stake you've input will grow by the percentage here. Okay, and then the maximum number of ticks is 125. Let me buy so that you can see. As long as we are in the trade and in between the price range here, our stake is growing with the percentage that we have selected, in this case 2%. Okay, you have the authority to sell, and then you will have made $1.32. Okay, so this type of trading, mainly if you're a professional trader, you would say that this is almost like gambling, because you do not do any analysis. You actually really might not have a footing on where the market is heading. It's too volatile to decide. But on the flip side, and that is why I've made this video, you can trade these accumulators using a bot. Okay, you can use a bot, and all you need to do is visit my website where the free bots are, and the site is bots.profitmaxtrader.com. Then click enter. Once you click the link, it's also below the video. You should be able to be logged in on the site. You should be able to get logged in, and if you've not logged in, simply come to the top part, the top right part, and then you can log in with your Deriv account. Okay, you find a login button somewhere here and a sign up button here. Here, the sign up, you can create a Deriv account if you do not have a Deriv account. So then come to bots here. Once you come to bots, you can see our balance is $171. The bot that we want to trade accumulators is this one here. Okay, so load your bot. If you find these pages or these tabs like this, you can collapse them. Not delete or disable. I'm saying collapse. If you disable, it will not function. So just collapse the block so that you can have a clean working space. Okay, like that. And then what we want to do, we want to select our growth rate. So maybe you can select 1% or 2%, like that. That is a bit more moderate. And then well, let's start with 1%. Let's start with 1%, and then our take profit is set at $20. No, that is per stake session. We want to achieve around $5. Okay, $5. And then scroll down, look at this area very carefully. You need to come to this tab here that is a bit silent. Okay, so you remember it will be in between the last two, the one that is on the middle. Open it. Once you open it, you can now place your stake here. So $20. And then say you want a take profit of $15 here. Okay, just watch the video carefully, and then of course you'll be able to do these things. Okay, so there we've set 20 and here 15, and then you collapse the block like that. Okay, so you come back and then you run your bot. So you can see our contract value is $20. Okay, and our take profit is set at $5. Okay, then we are growing it at a 1% rate. So you can see it's taking some time. Once you increase the percentage, it also somehow moves faster, but then again the risk is increased. So you can see we've made our first $5. Okay, so come to transactions. It is taking 20, and then once we reach our take profit of $5, it will now take another trade. Okay guys, so keep observing. Our growth rate is set at 1%, and you can see now we are not using our hands to keep on clicking or having that stress of doing things manually. The bot now is trading accumulators using the bot, and you can see we've already made $10. Okay, we've made $10. So keep observing. We've made our $10 there. And there you go. Okay, so we've made our $15. You can see ProfitMax Accu Bot, we've already made our $15. And you can see contracts won 3, number of runs 3, and we've made $15. Okay, so for beginners, there is a strategy I gave yesterday using another bot. This is another strategy that you can also use, okay, to trade accumulators. And then one of the most important things is once you set your target or take profit, for example, we had set 15. This is a midday session, and you're trading at that. And then in the evening again, come back, do the same thing, earn your $15. In the morning, you would have done maybe another $15. We did the math, that was $45 a day. Okay, that will be $45 a day, and you made 15 here, or even 20, depending on how you want it. Let's do the math. Let's come to our calculator here, because what really makes or messes up beginners is over trading. Okay, so we made your $15, that is your session. So 15 and net seems to be a bit slow. Let me refresh things here. So $15 times 3, that is your trading in the morning, in the afternoon, and then in the evening. Okay, you're making 15 per session, that is $45. Okay, $45 times, let us say, give yourself, a month has got 30 days, let's work with 25 days. The other 5 days, maybe you've lost, maybe you did not trade, or whatever happened. So times 25, that is a cool $1,125 in a month. Okay, $1,125 in a month, USD, 1,125 to Kenya shillings. You can, if it's Nigeria, if it's Tanzania, South Africa, use your local currency to see how much $1,125 is. In Kenya, that is 145,000, and very few people who are even employed will make this amount of money. So that is why you should not overlook. Trading is real, and some of these things we show here on YouTube can transform your life. You can start generating a very steady income, but you need to have a plan. You need to have a strategy. You need the right tools. Okay, right now the bots that I have there are free. The analysis tools are free. What I have just shown you right now is a strategy you can use to trade accumulators, targeting only $15 per trading session, and then split those sessions into 3 in the morning, in the afternoon, and then in the evening or night section. Okay, so by the end of the day, if you have made your $45, be satisfied. Do not overtrade. Remember, Deriv is using algorithms, and the other thing I also want to tell you is always do this. Always come and clear your browsing data. You see here, always make sure to clear or delete your cookies and other site data. Okay, when you're using my site, always do that after every session or before you start trading, and then make sure to log in with your Deriv account. That is how you'll be able to access the free bots and tools there. Okay, so once you clear things like this, I noticed it becomes a bit difficult for if it's Deriv, maybe if they take records of your strategy or what you traded last, it will not be easy. It will be challenging for the algorithm to pick up that. Okay guys, so I think with that you can start trading accumulators using the ProfitMax Accu Bot, and this is the bot that can give you at least $15. Can give you $15 at least every trading session. Okay, you can see we made 3 runs, contracts 1, 3, and we made 15. So that is the idea, guys. Okay, so remember to subscribe, remember to like the video, comment if you've got any questions. Let me repeat where you need to go and select your stake and take profit. Okay, so just come down here, and then you can see we have 3 blocks here. So come to the block that is on the center here. Okay, and then you can see this is the martingale profit threshold. You can now set your $15 here. That is, once the bot reaches $15 or $20, the amount of money you want to make in a session, have it placed here, and then your stake, have it placed here. Okay, martingale initial stake here, place it here. Okay, that is how it will be able to capture 20 and then give you the profits or return of $5. And then once it reaches 15, that is this 15 here, it will stop. It will stop, and you can say that that is your take profit for the morning session or the afternoon session, and so on and so forth. Okay, we have done the math. You can easily make $1,000 in a month doing this, and that will be money. And if you achieve that, always come back to this video and comment below the video. That is, if you achieve this in the full month, come back to the video, say that the strategy worked. Okay, remember, there are days you will of course lose. There will be a martingale here of $40, but consistency, you should be able to make profits. Okay, you can even make 15 in a day or 30 in a day. You lose the other one or something like that, but at least a majority of the time with the strategy I've shown you right now using this ProfitMax Accumulators bot, you should be in profits, guys. Okay, so cheers, see you in my next video. Very soon I'll start trading with you guys, sending signals, and then I also trade. This week I'm only concentrating on just giving a few strategies for each and every bot that is on the site. Okay, that is over here, okay, so cheers, happy trading.